coming from and you're buying new jets, new yachts, new houses. No. It is time for us to stop that. So we will cut drastically cost of governance and reduce corruption. I've said it before, to fight corruption starts from you. If you're not stealing, your wife is not, your children are not, you reduce it by 50%. And that we will do. Rule of law. We will ensure that our country becomes a country that is operates within the law. We cannot continue rascality. Government disobeying the law, government interfering in the rule of law. We need the law to work because that is what will attract investment for us. We need people to be sure that when they go to court, the judgment will be interpretation of the law. It will no longer be, I will be a beneficiary of the law. When people talk about what is happening in politics today, I said to them, I was in court. I was the first governor to be in court for 3 years, who became a governor through the court. I was in court for 3 years. Without knowing any of the judges, 5 of them gave judgment in favor of me. Without knowing anybody in appeal, they gave judgment in my favor. I was impeached. I went back to the court. But the lower court and the appeal court returned me without knowing anybody. I seek the interpretation of the law that my tenure is not complete. I went to the Supreme Court of Nigeria. I did not know anybody. But within 30 minutes, Supreme Court sacked somebody who was already sworn in as a governor and asked me to continue. And all this I did without giving anybody to fighting or meeting any of the judges. I want Nigeria to return to that era when the rule of law will prevail and the country will work. And finally, democracy. The democracy we practice today must change. It must be a government of the people, by the people and for the people. The people must be the one determining what is happening. We're going through difficulties, which I want all of you not to relent. Opposition parties are being treated like criminals, harassed and everything. You will not believe it. This arena you are, we are here because we are denied space everywhere until graciously we are given this one. That's why we came here. Everywhere we went, where we did our last convention, we were denied. That's why we came here. And you can see what happened to other parties that today, 2 of them were shot down by police. Nobody wants to come. Even when we came here, they said we should not advertise it until this morning. That's why you didn't hear about it before. It was this morning that we authorized to say we are coming here. That it should not be. Our government will work with the opposition. We will encourage them. We will make sure they exist. Because that's what it should be. And in spirit of this, I've said it before, we will ensure that our party is free. We will work with them. Things will be different. It will no longer be when whoever wins the election has sworn in turns himself into whatever you choose to call him. No, our party will be supreme. And we will ensure that all those who are involved are partners. We will work. The government we intend to form will no longer be a to say that the vice president is a spare tire. The vice president will be a partner, because we want to build a nation where there's two equal people who work for the great of the country. Decisions will be taken as partners. Everybody will be consulted. The party will know share of the government. That is what we require. That's how government functions. Because it's about the party, it's about the government. And that's what we are going to do to ensure that we succeed. It is in this vein that I graciously accept the affirmation as the candidate of this great party. And in such spirit, inviting Dr. Rabiu Kwankwaso to join me as the vice presidential candidate so we can rescue this country. Should be trained to be somebody. He believes in education. He believes in security. And that we will work together to ensure that it happens. It will not be a government where, remember what I said, we will be partners. Not a government where one will be found wanting. I assure you, and I urge you, please join us in building this new Nigeria that is possible. Thank you and God bless you.
If you believe in what we are doing today, can I hear you shout NDC? NDC. We have heard from our presidential candidate, His Excellency, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. Please, can we put our hands together again? Can we put our hands together again for that wonderful speech? They have done their part. It is now our own turn to do our own part. I hope you have your PVCs. Do you have your PVCs? Show of affirmation. Can I see your sign? Can I see your sign? I'm not seeing them. Can I see your sign if you have your PVC? If you have your PVC, can I see your sign? NDC! NDC! Our presidential candidate, sir, while you were making your speech, you know, we waited for INEC officials and they came in their torrents. We didn't have one, we didn't have two. We now have more than 6 of them here. Please, can we put our hands together for INEC officials? And we know that the ones that they didn't see, they can see it via television, okay? It's now time to call on our National Secretary. Our National Secretary for the closing remarks. Please, can we welcome Barrister Ikenna Morgan Enekwe-Izu. He's the National Secretary of the fastest growing political party in the... I didn't hear you, in the... Great. NDC, NDC, service to Nigeria, service to humanity. My distinguished national leader, the newest presidential candidate in the country, and his presidential running mates, the national chairman of our great party, and every person here present. I want to thank you all for being part of this very important occasion. Today we have made history, we've been part of history, because for NDC, this is the very first time we are having a presidential primary, a presidential affirmation, and it is the affirmation that is going to lead to NDC taking over Asura come 2027. If you believe that, please say NDC. If you believe that, please show your sign of victory. I want to thank you all. I want to thank our leader and everybody who has made this possible. And I want to tell you that as you go back to the various destinations from which you come, I pray that you have journey mercies and you go back safely in Jesus' name. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for being part of this event. Thank you all.
NDC, permit me to introduce the INEC team here with us. Professor Sani Mohammed Adam, SAN, National Commissioner INEC, leading the monitoring team with Mrs. May Agbamuche, National Commissioner, Abdul Razak Tukur Yusuf, National Commissioner, Mustafa Abubakar, Evangeline Ugu, Babangida Sarkin Shanu, and Alaji Kabir Miko PA to the Honorable Commissioner here with us present. Thank you very much. God bless you.